Hi, it's Kip and Lebates here, and today's video is for Tamara Groff and Andy Martin. And the topic I want to address is anonymity. And there are two things about anonymity that I want to talk about. The first one is the anonymity of Satoshi Nakamoto. So the entity behind Bitcoin, he, she or they, went to immense efforts to ensure that nobody could find out who they were. And that I find interesting because when you look at Bitcoin itself, there's actually a lot less effort gone into ensuring that Bitcoin is truly anonymous. So why could that be? Well, my reasoning behind this is that if you look at things like ring signatures and zero knowledge proofs and stuff like that, it's very, very tricky. The Zcash and Monero guys have worked for years to try to make sure that their things are truly anonymous, and occasionally bugs still crop up that allow information to leak. So this is the thing about anonymity. There's being truly anonymous, nobody knowing who you are, but it can soon convert into pseudo-anonymity or even no anonymity whatsoever. And Bitcoin offers pseudo-anonymity. So I think Nakamoto went for the quickest solution that he, she or they could think of in order to give some kind of privacy to the system. And it's a good trade-off to look at it. There's not a lot of effort required to implement the pseudo-anonymous system that Bitcoin has. However, it does leak data. If somebody puts their Bitcoin address on their website as a tip jar, and then they start transacting with that address with other people, data starts leaking, and you can use data mining techniques and forensics in order to work out who other people that they are connected to are on the Bitcoin blockchain. And that's why we talk about pseudo-anonymity. So to use an analogy, it's like superheroes. You know, they put on a costume. That doesn't give them true anonymity. It gives them pseudo-anonymity, because all they have to do is reveal to one person who they actually are, and their identity is then tied so tightly to that costume that if that information starts leaking out and more people start finding out about it, before you know, the whole world knows that Peter Parker is actually Spider-Man and that Clark Kent is actually Superman. So that's today's video on anonymity and pseudo-anonymity. Hope you found it interesting, and see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.